Hey everyone, welcome to Storytime this week. And we know that for a lot of you, this week school's ending or it's about to be the last day of school. So yay, congrats you guys, you did it. And this has not been the most normal school year, so you especially did a good job. You guys all deserve a round of applause at home. Take a bow, take a curtsy, whatever you like to do. So because of that, this week we're just going to read some more fun stories, okay? I know you guys want to break from the learning even at story time. And as a special surprise, it's the end of the school year, so it means you got to do something fun. And can anyone guess what it is? It's a dance party. So we're going to have some fun dancing after we read our stories today. And I know you guys are excited for that. So, are you guys ready for our stories right away? Well, if you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you'd like to read a book, listen up and take a look. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, take your seats. If you're ready for a story, take your seats. Quiet down, take a seat. Make your hands all nice and neat. If you're ready for a story, take a seat. So we've got first up, Last Day Blues by Julie Danneberg, illustrated by Judy Love. Of course, everyone's so sad that it's the last day of school, right, guys? On the Monday morning before the Friday that was the last day of school, Mrs. Hartwell took attendance. She sighed as she called out the last name. "I'm going to miss all of you," she said. The kids nodded in agreement. "I'm going to miss my friends," said Shannon. "I'm going to miss Daisy," said Dan. "I'm going to miss chocolate milk and pizza for lunch," said Joe. Everyone felt a little blue thinking about the last day of school. Even Daisy. There she is in her jar. That afternoon, during recess, the students talked as they hung out on the jungle gym. "Mrs. Hartwell says she's going to miss us," said Alexandra, swinging from a bar. "We should get a present to cheer her up," said Eddie, hanging upside down by his knees. But what could they get her? "I could give her the rest of my sandwich. It's my mom's bologna special," said Josh. "Or a coffee cup, or a new pen, the kind with feathers and beads." The students thought and thought, but couldn't come up with one single idea that they all agreed on. "We'll think of something tomorrow," Eddie assured everyone as they lined up at the drinking fountain. On the Tuesday before the Friday that was the last day of school, Mrs. Hartwell read the final page of their last read-aloud book. "I'm going to miss circle time," said Mrs. Hartwell. "I'm going to miss science," said Emily. "I'm going to miss seeing Mrs. Hartwell wear her safety goggles during silence," said Jack, giggling. And so before they got too sad, Mrs. Hartwell put on her safety goggles one last time, just for fun. "We definitely need to cheer Mrs. Hartwell up," said Andy during recess as he jumped out of his swing. "Any ideas about a present?" Eddie asked. "Nope," they all answered back. On the Wednesday before the Friday that was the last day of school, Mrs. Hartwell brought in her super-duper sugar cookies with extra frosting. "I'm going to miss snack time, but I can't wait for barbecues by the pool," said Jack. "I'm going to miss recess, but I can't wait to play hide and seek outside after dinner," said Alexandra. "I'll miss school, but I can't wait for summer vacation," said Josh. The class discussed their summer plans and drowned their last day blues with another round of milk and sugar cookies. "I don't know know whether to be happy or sad today, Andy said the minute they all arrived at the jungle gym. Mrs. Hartwell is sad, said Olivia. She probably doesn't want the year to end. While we're swimming, she'll be reading her old lesson plans, said Walker. And while we're playing, she'll be trying to remember the fun times we had this year, said Dan. And that's when an idea zip-zapped and zinged through Eddie's brain. I know exactly what will cheer her up, Eddie said, jumping down from the jungle gym. The class agreed. It was perfect. On the Thursday before the Friday that was the last day of school, Eddie raised his hand right after Miss Hardwell started language arts. We need some privacy, please, he said. And so Mrs. Hartwell took down bulletin boards with her back to the class. She never even peeked. Well, only once. On the morning of the Friday that was the last day of school, the students dashed into the classroom. They snapped open the shades for the very last time. They did their chores for the very last time. They fed Daisy for the very last time. And as soon as the bell rang, they couldn't wait for Mrs. Hartwell to see her present for the very first time. The last day of school makes us so blue. We'll miss recess and pizza and reading too. We'll miss Daisy and cookies and friendship true. Snack time in science and learning new. We'll miss spelling bees for our test review and groundhogs that play peekaboo. The year's been great, a big wahoo, but there are many things to miss, it's true. But mostly what we'll miss is you. And they made her a nice poem. Later on during recess, Eddie said, I think Mrs. Hartwell liked her present. I just hope it helps, Margaret said. Poor Mrs. Hartwell, they all said sadly as they pictured their final goodbye. Teachers must hate the last day of school. And then it was time. The bell rang. Goodbye, the students called as they rushed out the door. Goodbye, Mrs. Hartwell called after them. And then she returned to her empty classroom. It's just you and me, Daisy, she said. I sure am going to miss them this summer. But I can't wait for vacation. The end. That looks like so much fun to do on vacation. And our next story is, speaking of vacations, Penguin on Vacation by Selena Yoon. I need a vacation, Penguin sighed. Penguin had skied, sledded, and skated on vacations before. He wanted to go someplace different. Someplace tropical. That's it. I'll go on vacation to the beach, thought Penguin. Penguin packed his bag and headed north. And there he's saying, goodbye, Grandpa. The waves swelled bigger and bigger. The sun shone hotter and hotter. Finally, Penguin reached the beach. It wasn't what Penguin expected. The beach was nothing like his icy home. Penguin learned some things. You can't ski on sand, you can't sled on sand, and you definitely can't skate on sand. Are you lost? Asked Crab. No, I'm on vacation, said Penguin. Then come with me, said Crab. Crab showed Penguin how to have fun on the beach. Penguin and Crab played and played. And played. Penguin loved his new friend. But all vacations come to an end. It was time for Penguin to go home. The journey was long and quiet, but suddenly something moved in the water. Crab, what are you doing here? I need a vacation too, said Crab. Penguin and Crab finally reached the shore. They swam and swam. They whooshed and pushed. They fished and wished. But all vacations come to an end. Crab set off for home and left behind. The sound of the beach. I shall return, wrote Crab. So Penguin waited. And one day, Crab did. The end. That was a really good story. Let us know what you guys have planned for over the summer. But like I promised before, it's time for our dance party. So if you guys want to stand up, make sure there's room because we're really going to move around. So you guys ready?
It's a dance party, everybody make your body dance. It's a dance party, dance party. Let's get to dance. It's a dance party, everybody make your body dance. It's a dance party, dance party. Let's get to dance. Everybody's jumping, music is pumping. Everybody's jumping, jump, 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 jump. Step to the left, left, step to the right.
right, continue our dance party after that fun song. Of course, we've got our shake break. Gotta shake it out some more. So we work so hard, we need a break. So if you guys are ready?
Everybody up, and let's do some shaking.
I can shake my hands, shake, shake. I can shake my hands, shake, shake. I can shake my hips, shake, shake. I can shake my hips, shake, shake. I can shake my head, shake, shake. I can shake my head, shake, shake. Clap your hands, celebrate. We work so hard, we need a break. Take a shake break.
Get the wiggles out.
Take a shake break.
That's what it's all about.
Take a shake break.
Move around with your friends.
Take a shake break.
Feeling good again.
Shake break. Shake break.
Do a little more shaking, any way you please.
Shake like a blender or the washing machine. I can shake my arms, shake, shake. I can shake my arms, shake, shake. I can shake my shoulders, shake, shake. I can shake my shoulders, shake, shake. I can shake my whole body, shake, shake. I can shake my whole body, shake, shake. Now clap your hands, celebrate. We work so hard, we need a break. Take a shake break.
Get the wiggles out.
Take a shake break.
That's what it's all about.
Take a shake break.
Move around with your friends.
Take a shake break.
Feeling good again.
Shake break. Shake break.
Wow, that was fun shaking our wiggles out. We had a cool shake break. Now, I'm ready for more learning. Yeah.
And then we got one more song in our dance party. It's an old favorite, the Party Freeze song. So if you guys remember, you got to do what the singer says to do, whether it's hopping or skipping or jumping until they say freeze, and then you got to freeze in place. But you guys know the rules, so you ready?
Let's play the Party Freeze game. Now remember, when I say freeze, freeze. And when I say dance, dance.
Dancing, dancing all around. Dancing, dancing, dancing. Dancing any way you please.
But stop when I say freeze. Everybody, get ready to hop.
Hopping, hopping all around. Hopping, hopping, hopping. Hopping any way you please.
But stop when I say freeze. Everybody, get ready to skip.
Skipping, skipping all around. Skipping, skipping, skipping. Skipping any way you please.
But stop when I say freeze. Everybody, get ready to twirl.
Twirling, twirling all around. Twirling, twirling, twirling. Twirling any way you please.
But stop when I say freeze. Everybody, get ready to dance.
Dancing, dancing all around. Dancing, dancing,
Best dance moves, everybody.
dancing any way you please.
But stop when I say freeze.
All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed our dance party today. You guys earned it, so give yourselves a hand at home. Pat ask for an extra dessert or something tonight. You guys deserve it. And that's all the time we have for today. But of course, we've got to sing our goodbye song before we go. So if you guys are ready, in 3, 2, 1. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. Bye, everyone. See you next week.